So, who are these little kids controlling or peddling information somewhere? For instance, they tried to turn my Signaface multi-factor authentication system idea, which was a biometric verifications idea, to combat implantation. Then they tried to turn it into a plan for world domination. That's what they claim. So they're peddling slander, making false claims of terrorism, which they should owe me large, large sums of money for that slander. One. Two, it's a jailable offense. The jailable offense. Then what else? Then now I have this document I've been working on about world peace and creating a global weapons manufacturing, distribution, and use ban. And I'm just working on this random ponderings, and these I'm building on it. And these guys are trying to turn that into some plan for world domination. And I'm like, these guys are crazy. And I've never been in any plan for world domination, never accepted any bets involved with this. I can't even believe there's people allowing bets to go on involving terrorism. Who the hell's that liable bastard? And who the hell needs to go to prison for that? But what the hell is going on in America that I'm not understanding, or going on in my life that I'm not understanding? Because these are false accusations of terrorism, and this is slander. And these false accusations of terrorism is a jailable offense. See, my letters of law enforcement are real claims, and these are key suspects. X, Y, and Z. And I tell you why I think it's terrorism. But these kids are just making up shit purposefully, and even seeing the documents, one, and then even potentially tailoring and tampering and editing the documents to try to create this false claim, which is evidence they're manufacturing evidence purposefully to sell this false claim, I guess, to get out of their world domination bet or some bullshit, because there's some element of that, or to get out of something that they created, some headache. But these kids are making false accusations of terrorism, which is a jailable offense, one, and it's big time slander, and they owe me fucking shit tons of money for it. But yeah, they keep trying to spin certain ideas into something. How are these kids not in prison? Because that's a jailable offense. So why aren't they in prison? See, the letters I write to law enforcement and my DOJ, these are real letters. They're honest. They're objective. These kids are actually stealing documents, tampering with the information, editing them, and then trying to peddle a false claim, which is extremely illegal. It's not just a frame, it's an attempt to frame for world domination or terrorism or whatever. How are these guys not in prison? That's so illegal, it's scary. Yeah, if you see my real Signaface multi-factor authentication system with real-time video, or my real end-arm conflict document, you'll see these kids are, the vibe I'm getting is they're stealing them, tampering with them, and tailoring them to try to sell their slander. How are these kids not in prison? That's false claims of terrorism is literally a jailable offense. Purposeful. And the way you know it's purposeful is because they're tampering with the documents and misrepresenting them purposefully. They didn't think these were plans for this and that. They are purposely tampering, editing these documents in order to try to manufacture a false perception and orchestrate a frame, which is purposeful false claims of such. And that's how you know they didn't think this. They were actually trying to sell this lie. So aren't they in prison? And when do I get to sue these shitbags? Praise Jesus.